So you broke up with your specific person and you are in no communication at this moment. And you want to know whether this person is coming back to you in your life or it's over. So let us check the current energy of this connection. All right. Think about your specific person and let me find out what is the current energy and whether is there any hope for reconciliation or it's over. Remember, it is a collective reading, as I always say. Don't take what is not resonating with you. All right. Take only what resonates. It's like every part might not be for everyone. So whichever parts you feel connected to, that's your reading. Meanwhile, do you like my reading? I like it. So beautiful, isn't it? All right. So let me take... I will do a longer reading this time because I'm not posting any TikTok this day. So mostly goes to Instagram and YouTube. So I can do a longer video here. Okay, starting with the Knight of Cups. All right. Then comes Queen of Swords. All right. Knight of Swords. Okay, two knights are here. All right. Here comes the High Priestess. Ace of Swords. All right. So let me see what else has to come. King of Cups. Justice. Two of Swords. Seven of Wands. Oops. Eight of Wands came with a lot of force. I can tell you some communication to be expected from this person. Hangman. Then the Four of Wands. All right. I'm just doing a longer video. That's why I'm just taking more cards here. Two of Cups to get us a better understanding of this situation right now. Seven of Swords. And the last card will be Six of Swords. All right. I have taken a lot of cards here. Lots of cards here. What I'm sensing here, there are a lot of blockages in this connection right now among both of you. All right. Obviously, first of all, what I'm sensing here, it is being said like boundaries are important in this connection. The way this connection is going right now, it is not a balanced connection. This balance needs to be restored in this connection. Justice is talking about justice because it's saying that you need to do justice to this connection, whoever you are. It's like justice doesn't really mean that you will be constantly giving to this connection. No, that's injustice. Injustice to this connection, injustice to yourself. A relationship is for both way thing. Both should be contributing equally to the relationship. And when you take over the relationship and you do everything for that person, you leave no room for the other person to come and contribute to the connection. And doesn't matter where you are masculine or feminine, it should be an equality in this connection. Okay, and specifically if you are feminine energy, if you consider to be feminine yourself, in that case we need to be in a receiving energy rather than chasing. All right, we make these mistakes because we feel like if the other person is not coming forward, they are not taking over this a part of the responsibilities. We feel those things. I have seen the girls, they like to organize the dates, they initiate everything in this connection. That is what is not it's not an equilibrium in the relationship. All right. So if that is the situation happens, you lose your boundaries. You have no boundaries for yourself, no self-respect. Now, what happens when you start lowering your boundary? The other person, intentionally or unintentionally, they just start doing less and less in this connection because they know that they don't have to take any initiative anymore. The other person is always taking the initiative. So it becomes a one way, like one person pulling the relationship instead of two people. Okay, this is what is happening here. And this mainly comes when the people, like the people who are taking the leading role here, they have, they have traumas, a lot of childhood traumas. They don't have that boundaries for themselves. And what do you call it? Like, they are the people pleasers. Okay, they feel that if I don't do these things, the other person will leave me. They will leave me. They will go find somebody else. Because you don't value yourself. You don't love yourself. That is the reason you start doing the part which you are not supposed to do. Okay, because other person only feels in this relationship when they get the opportunity to do their part. When you doing everything, you are leaving no room for them to take the action. This is why I made this mistake in my life. I know this very well because some people like us who are anxious attachment style, if the person is not messaging us, we take the initiative to go forward and take this relationship in forward direction. But that actually what happens, that other person gets no chance to take the action and move forward. Contribute to this relationship. I don't know what I'm saying, if it is making sense to you. If it makes sense, Think about it. If it is your situation. So that is the reason it is telling me you need to have your own boundaries. You need to understand the up to this I will be doing, and after that this is the other person's role, not mine. All right. So if you keep on doing the other both two persons role, it is not gonna be a balanced relationship. And this is what it is telling me, that the balance needs to be restored in this connection. Otherwise, this loop will go again and again, again and again. And also that is why they are showing me this Queen of Swords. So it is telling me, doesn't matter what is your gender. It is telling me that you need to be in the Queen of Swords energy, where you need to stand up for your boundary. You need to maintain that no matter whatever the other person does. They do it and they don't do it, you stay in your boundary. It's not only you respect your boundary, and also you respect the other person's boundary. If they are not taking, this is your area, this is your zone. After that, you are not going to take any action. You are not going to take any action. If they are not taking any action, it's over there. It stops over there. Okay, so you cannot be doing the other person's role. This way you are doing unfair to yourself, you are doing unfair to the other person. So first of all, you make sure that you are respecting yourself, you are respecting your boundary, you have a self-respect and self-value. Okay, self-love is important. When you do people pleasing, it means you do not have self-love, you don't have self-worth, you do not see yourself worthy enough for the other person to take the action, because you feel, oh no, they don't need me, I only need them, and that's why I will be taking the call all the time, I will be initiating everything. Forget about it. If they don't need you, they don't need you. You don't need them either. Because if they need you, it needs to be you need them and they need you. If they say that they don't need you, you don't need that relationship. You need to find somebody who will tell you that I need you in my life. It is important. And the need is not any physical or any materialistic need. It's a need of emotion, soul's need. So if your soul needs that person and they say, I don't need you, honey, you don't need that connection. You don't need that person. Because if the person says that I don't need you in my life, no, you don't need that connection. So have some self-respect and stand up for your boundary. And if you have some boundaries, you need to respect that. If that person doesn't respect your boundary, it means that person doesn't love you enough. Okay. But here I'm sensing it is more than you who is a people pleaser and trying to do everything for this connection. All right. With these cards here. All right. So this is important. That's why I think probably half of my recording is I'm just talking about this, that you need to understand you are lovable, you are worthy, and whoever you are enough. The person who should be in a connection with you, they will love you for whoever you are. You don't have to change yourself. You don't have to do any extra work to get their love. I learned it a hard way, but it's important lesson. So I'm just trying to tell you this. Do not try to work. Love is not something that you should be work hard to get it. If it is a perfect person for you, if it is your person, they will love you the way you are. They will be feeling the same way you are feeling for them. The connection should be mutual. The way you want to talk to them, you want to spend time with them, that should be a mutual feeling. If not, this is not your connection. Today or tomorrow, you need to leave this connection. Okay? So start loving yourself. Start telling yourself, I am worthy. And if I love this person and they don't love me equally, this is not my person. Okay? It's hard way to accept, but there is no other way. Okay. Anyways, so what I'm sensing here, this is the most important part is coming up here on the surface for me. But what I'm sensing here, this connection is a strong connection. There's a soulmate card here. It's a perfect partnership. But I feel because of you are doing most part of this, you are not let the other person to take their initiative. Here, see, if you keep doing other person's work, how they don't do their part, so they become habituated not doing their part, and that's not their fault. That is your fault that you are doing this work for them. Okay, I'm not saying that is your fault. I'm not blaming you for anything, but I understand where you're coming from, because you have anxious attachment style. You feel if I don't talk to them, they might forget about me. They will do something else. Let them do it. Let them do it. Because if a person loves you, no matter whatever they talk to you, they don't talk to you, they will be always thinking about you. And if they don't deserve you. Simple. Let that fuck go. Anyway, so I'm sensing that with these cards, it can be a divine counterpart of yours. And this is a reconciliation vibe. So twin flame or whatever shit you call it. But yes, don't get into this twin flame shit. Only think about there is a divine counterpart. Alright, the twin flame is a very complicated. This card appearing in the reading doesn't really mean anything. Twin flame is totally different concept. Okay, and a toxic relationship people define as a twin flame. No. If you feeling somebody is a toxic, abusive, physically, mentally torturing you, draining you, leaving you in a totally fucked up brain situation, that can be a narcissist. All right, that is not twin flame. So be aware of those situations and don't get like, oh, that's, somebody told me this is my twin flame. No, those are very complicated. Just think that there is a divine counterpart. It's like a very strong connection. That's what I would say. Anyway, so what I was saying, like, now I'm getting a vibe of this person. This person is coming as both as Knight of Cups and King of Cups. So I would say the person you are dealing with, they are actually upgrading their emotion. I think this person was in the Knight situation because you have been doing everything for them. If they don't contact, you will initiate. If they don't date, organize a date night, you will initiate. If they're not coming to visit you, you probably will go and do that. You will try to take their part on your shoulder. That's the reason they were in the cup Knight section, like Knight energy, but now they are in the King of Cup energy. But with this King of Cup energy, I have a kind of a thing, because the King of Cup is a cup who is very emotional, very loving and caring, but they're like, they don't know, one moment they think another thing, another moment they think another thing, that kind of energy. So but still this person is feeling very emotion. Their emotion is all over the places. Things are stuck. Things are definitely stuck, not moving. But with this Seven of Swords energy, I'm sensing that even though this person is being extremely emotional, they are hiding their emotion. They are not showing it on the surface. They might be wearing false masks. And there might be some hidden truth in this connection which came up. That might be the reason that the overall breakup happened. Maybe they did hide something from you, or you hide something. Something was hidden that came up on the surface that created this problem. But this person now feeling extremely emotional, and they are not being able to decide what to do to get out of this hangman situation. This person definitely wants to communicate and move forward towards a calm situation, because obviously this hangman situation is not serving either of you, because you are emotional and they are also emotional, and they are feeling very, very hard deep inside. They definitely want to communicate. They definitely want to communicate, and these are two of most fast moving cards of the deck. I see that this person, many of you might receive a fast communication from your specific person, and I would say they have a lot of passion for you, a lot of love for you. There's no doubt about it, and they want a fresh beginning with you. Many of you might be going for a new course, new study, new job, some new information coming on your way along with this lovey-dovey situation, whatever going on. The person you are dealing with might be studying something new, or you are studying something new. And one thing I'm sensing, that one of you might be witchy poo or something like that, might be very psychic or tarot reader, or maybe you have done some spell work on this person, or they are trying to manifest you, or you are trying to manifest some witchy stuff going on here, or maybe you are telepathically connecting with this person. All right, and you might be very I'm sensing that the person I'm talking to might be very intuitive. You might be very intuitive. Maybe you believe you are connected to your higher self. Overall, what I'm sensing, this connection is not over. No. You might be dealing with our air sign, water sign, fire sign, whichever shit. Anyway, so what I want to try to tell you here, I don't think this connection is over. I don't think so. I think this person is going to come back to you, or you're going to come back to them, whichever way it is possible. But the thing is, reconciliation again is not the solution here. Here, main important factor is the boundaries. This relationship, there needs to be clear boundary in this relationship. There need to be, you need to, if you are a feminine, you need to be in the receiving energy. And if you are a masculine, you need to be in a masculine energy. I don't know whom I'm talking to. If you are a feminine, it is not your job to initiate contact, to initiate date, to initiate anything. And if you are a masculine, act like a masculine. If you are a masculine, if you're a man, or your masculine energy, doesn't matter whatever your gender, you need to understand that this role of the masculine is to initiate, to take the action. If you being a masculine, if you want your feminine to chase you, then you are not coming from your masculinity. You are working as a feminine thing. And this is an unbalanced situation. Or if you are a feminine, if you consider yourself to be feminine energy, and you are taking all the actions, you are not working as a feminine woman. Or feminine energy. You are working as a masculine. So that's why the system is totally fucked up and unbalanced. So you need to come back to your own energy and act accordingly. Respect your boundaries, respect yourself, and love yourself. Take care of yourself. All right? Relationships are the part of life, but they are not everything of life. Okay? You are everything. You are your own universe. All right? Don't forget that. Okay? I hope that helps. Take care. Love you.